Okay. Excellent.
For these researchers, New York Central Park is a living, breathing climate change lab. And they're searching for clues about how changing weather affects plants and animals.
She's using a spectral radiometer.
Karen Cito is a geography professor at Yale.
We want to understand how climate change is affecting the park, how it's adapting to climate change. We also want to understand how the park is part of the solution. How much carbon does the park sequester? How much cooling relief does the park offer?
One of the tools that helps them do that is the light measuring spectral radiometer.
So we can differentiate between different types of vegetation using the spectral radiometer. And we can also differentiate between different types of vegetation, healthy vegetation from non-healthy vegetation, using the satellite data.
We can get some data.
The Central Park Conservancy's Peter Haupt says it's important to use tools to measure even incremental growth in trees.
So what we're looking at here is the underside of the root plate of a tree that uprooted in a storm last summer. And this is a good example of typical topography in the park. So we have exposed bedrock, shallow soils, and over time, as the soil erodes, trees like this become much more prone to failure during storms.
The world-famous park is no stranger to extreme weather, like blizzards, high winds, and unprecedented rainfall. Last September, Hurricane Ida poured more than 3 inches of rain in 1 hour.
Cities are going to have to be part of the climate change solution. And so some of the science that comes out of this project, we're hoping to inform policy in terms of how best to manage the assets here in the park so that the green space can continue to provide cooling relief, cleaning air, etc.
The researchers' hope is that lessons learned in New York's Green Lung could help parks across the country become more resilient to climate change in the future.